This is my 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia 2.0 turbo rear wheel drive. One of the things you want to do before you install this is I recommend disconnecting the battery. It's going to be a 13mm socket, all right? Due to the fact that everything in this vehicle is pretty much electronic, put a towel over your latch in case your trunk closes on you, because you're not going to get it open. That's pretty much it. So the second thing you're going to do is you're going to take the engine cover off, right? Make sure you allow your engine to cool down as much as possible before you start any installation, because your turbo will be hot. So just plop up these two tabs right here, okay? And it's a 10mm socket. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take this side cover off. It is also a 10mm socket. All right, take that cover off. You're gonna need to, in order to get torque behind there. That center engine cover off, and the side cover is now off. The next thing you gotta do is just take off the fuse box cover as well. All right, so here's your wiring harness for the Max Pro. This is gonna be your connector for the Max Power box. This is your bypass, your default. It's pretty much if you wanna leave it a regular setting, you go ahead and take that off there. The next one is gonna be your plus cable. That's gonna be your power cord. That's what gets connected into your fuse box, all right? Your A is gonna be for your boost pressure system. It's your A cable. Okay, your B, and then your B cable, that's gonna be for your manifold. And then your D, as in dog, that's gonna be for your fuel, okay? So the first one we're gonna do is the boost pressure sensor, which is, let me get my camera. It's gonna be right here, this gray tab right here. So you move all these wires right here. Pop that tab, the gray tab, pop it out. You got it right there, okay? So your next one is gonna be your B wiring harness, okay? This is B, all right? B right there. And that's gonna go right, let me adjust my camera. Right there, this guy right here. You unplug it from here. Nice, another little tab. You undo it right there, take it out. That's gonna be your B connection, okay? This little sucker right here. All right, so the next one is gonna be your D cable. You're gonna come through the back. And this little sucker right here, that's gonna be your D cable. That's your sensor right there. You're gonna take that out, and that's gonna be your D cable. All right, so then the last one, it is your power, your plus cord. That's gonna go directly into your fuse box. That's gonna be another 10mm socket. So again, you got your harness for your default plug. Okay, that's where your Max Power goes, plugged up. Your A cord is gonna go to your pressure booster, which is located right back here, okay? A, all right, and then you have your manifold, which is down here. All right, let me get a better angle right there. That's your B. And then on the top part, back here, you're gonna have your fuel, okay? That's where your delta goes into, delta cord, all right, your D, all right? So what I did was, once I put the side cover back together, I secured the wires with a couple of zip ties right here, just to this, so it doesn't look so sloppy. And when you come up here, you got your plug. You just do a quick disconnect. The plug pretty much just comes right off. You know, there's your default plug. You save that for later. You take your Max Power Pro, okay? Plug it in directly. And that purple tab, just close it shut. And it seems to, the way you run the cabling and everything, it seems like the appropriate spot for kind of, sort of right here. You know, you could either fabricate some type of bracket for it, or do something, I think. So once you reattach the cable to the battery, you're gonna have to recalibrate your steering wheel, okay? You have to reset it pretty much. So you're gonna turn your car on, turn the steering wheel all the way to the left, hold it, turn the steering wheel all the way to the right, hold, turn to the center, turn it off, wait a second, turn it back on, and you should be good. No error codes, no nothing should be coming up, okay? So one thing I did do was once I put the engine cover on and reattach the cables was I had to move the box, the actual Max Power Pro box. I was gonna set it up originally right here, but once I had it installed there, I couldn't close the hood. So I kind of just tucked it in right there with some zip ties on the wire and on that hose connected to the sensor. And I just tucked it in right there. It's not moving anywhere, staying put. All right. So I will tell you this, there is a adaptation time once you fully install the ECU. Approximately 80 miles of driving. That way your computer can start programming itself with the ECU and it can familiarize itself with it. So it's about 80 miles, driving with the vehicle. However, I will put a review up when available. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was the full install for the Max Power Pro ECU for the Alfa Romeo Giulia 2.0 turbo. It was a pretty easy install, pretty basic, just plug and play. Like I said before, it's about 80 miles adaptation process. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned.